Hello Pisces, welcome to your June forecast. I'm going to start with a message from my oracle deck, like an overall message for the month, and then we'll jump into the tarot. I'm going to be reading intuitively today for the monthly reading. I'm not going to be following like a specific spread or anything. I just prefer to read intuitively, so that's what I'm going to do. Pisces, let's find out what you need to know for the month of June without me rambling on. Pisces. Oh, that one definitely flipped. No place like home. No place like home. That reminds me of, is it The Wizard of Oz? No place like home. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create, a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride nor humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in the house of your spirit and spirit. Let's see what tarot has to say for you, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know for the month of June? Oh. Okay, you've had the Six of Swords, Three of Swords, and Seven of Swords come out straight away. I feel like there's this energy with this no place like home, and this it's like a coming back into yourself from after a heartbreak. Something toxic, very toxic by the looks of it, with the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords here. So I am sorry about that if you've been through something hard, which is looking like you are. There's a lot of cards coming out in reverse. The Nine of Wands in reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. There's a nice energy to end this reading, but I'm going to start with the nitty gritty, gnarly, horrible stuff first. So I feel like there's something toxic that you've recently had to walk away from. That may have hurt you. There's been some sort of deceptive behaviour. And you had made the decision to walk away from that, or it caused you a lot of heartbreak. But with the Five of Cups being in reverse, it feels like you're coming out of that energy of grief now. It's almost like you are... So all I can hear is getting over it, getting over it. So yeah, it's like you're getting over the grief. You're finally realizing that you deserve more, and you don't want to spend your energy, or you don't want to waste your energy anymore on a situation that was toxic in the recent past. So it seems like you've had a lot of conflict in a situation. And it's something that exhausted you to a point where you just had to walk away. The High Priestess is in reverse, so this could be hidden, some sort of hidden motives. And it's coming under the Seven of Swords as well, which is very interesting. With the Nine of Wands being in reverse, I feel like you've had this energy of exhaustion, this this situation, this heartbreak, the grief, everything has just exhausted you, but you're coming out of that. You're deciding to, it's almost like giving a healing energy. Here we've got the Queen of Cups upright as your last card. So you've had the Fool come out and the Queen of Cups. So there's going to be a new beginning, or you've just decided to take a leap of faith on something else. I feel like you're pulling all your energy back into yourself and healing with the Queen of Cups, nurturing yourself. So let's clarify. The Six of Swords, please. Why the Six of Swords? Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Star, Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is you, not the person that there's been a lot of healing. There's been a lot of healing since you walked away. So you walked away from a toxic energy, and there's been a lot of self-healing with the Star, the Hermit, and Judgment. So you've had a kind of like reawakening and decided to just like nurture yourself. I feel like now you might be in a more stable energy than what you were previously. The Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. That's loads. I'm gonna... The Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, the Moon, Seven of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm going to put those back because that's just far too many to clarify the Three of Swords. If they come out again, they will. The Three of Swords. Clarify the Three of Swords. The Two of Swords coming out sideways. The Eight of Cups in reverse. I feel like it was a difficult decision, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. I feel like it was a difficult decision to walk away. The Two of Swords has come out sideways. The Two of Swords upright is like a stalemate, like being at a crossroads, and reversed it's like a reluctance to actually make a decision on what to do. It's come out sideways, so I'm going to take it sideways. And the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Cups has come out in reverse. I feel like it may have been a situation that you were reluctant to walk away from because you didn't want to get hurt or hurt somebody else. However, yeah, like I feel like this was a difficult decision for you to make. The Eight of Cups is like a reluctance in reverse. It's like a reluctance, like putting your emotions over logic in a way. The Seven of Swords. The World, the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so something ended within a family dynamic. You might have family, you might have like children with this person. You might have been concerned about your stability walking away from a situation. Or there's some sort of... So I have another message coming through which may not resonate with everyone. You may have gotten very excited about a future with another person. But I don't think that message is for everyone. So the lies and deceit could have been you sneaking around and potentially cheating. There's an end into a new beginning here with the World. So the hurt could be you were reluctant to hurt somebody else, but it's something that you have had to walk away from. Or roles can be reversed. It could be somebody was cheating on you, not you cheating on somebody. So just take it as it resonates. Clarify the Five of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, and even with that, that's far too many. The King of Pentacles come out again, though, with the Moon, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles. So there's an energy of having to, like, stand up for yourself. But with the Five of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is you, again, like slowly getting over the grief and working on your happiness and your stability and focusing on things that make you happy with the Queen of Wands. The Five of Wands, clarify the Five of Wands. Oh my goodness, the Devil, King of Swords, Death, Page of Wands. I feel like whoever it was that was creating conflict in your life was quite a manipulative person. And very, like, sharp-tongued. And it's almost like you've had to go through this conflict with this person, with this energy, to truly realize, like, who they really are, in a sense. It feels like an immature energy with the Page of Wands, and it feels very narcissistic. I feel like it's taken this particular conflict for you to realize, with the Death card, for you to realize this needed to end, to realize who they really are. Like, this person has shown their true colors. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. Clarify the Nine of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse. Might have been exhausting for you because once upon a time you saw this person as everything you ever wanted, but clearly they've proven that they're not. Almost like you wanted this to be successful, but clearly it wasn't. And this, you're having this victory of, like, coming back to yourself. No place like home. Coming back to yourself, really kind of, yeah, like a lot of healing with the, again, the Star, the Judgment, the Hermit, the High Priestess. Clarify the High Priestess in reverse. Two of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. There was, I feel like it was something that overwhelmed you. So again, with the Nine of Wands is like an energy of being overwhelmed. However, coming out in reverse, it feels like you're no longer feeling overwhelmed, but with the High Priestess in reverse, the Two of Pentacles is like an overwhelmed energy, with the Four of Cups is like just being bored and sad of, like, where you are. Just not wanting this anymore, not wanting to deal with this energy anymore. The Fool. Clarify the Fool. The Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. There's like a new beginning coming in very swiftly. And I feel like it's because you've done a lot of healing work. And if you haven't done the healing work, you will be doing the healing work this month. And there'll be a new beginning, a stable new beginning coming in, very positive. Might be a little bit risky. You feel like you might be taking a bit of a risk. But sometimes we have to take risks in life, otherwise we'll never truly know whether a path would work for us. But I see this, like, what I see is you moving away from a negative path. I feel like you're being redirected. There's a redirection. You're being redirected from something that was toxic, negative, and really not aligned with you, and now you're moving on to a path of alignment. Enlightenment is coming through as I'm looking at the Queen of Cups. Like, she just looks so enlightened, and her energy is like so nurturing and emotionally stable. Like, I feel like you've been nurturing yourself, putting a lot of energy back into yourself. Self-love is coming through. Clarify the Queen of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles. You've been putting a lot of work into yourself, into your emotional stability, nurturing yourself, self-love. Yeah, like you've pulled all your energy back into yourself. The Tower. With this Tower, I feel like you've suddenly realised that you are worth so much more. You've realised your worth. You're putting more energy into yourself instead of like negative people. Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there is going to definitely be like a new beginning, that you're the universe is redirecting you. Yeah, you're being redirected. So sometimes we have to go through something gnarly to realize like what we're worth, and that certain paths just aren't meant for us. And so I like to look back at my past now and think, if I never went through that, I wouldn't be who I was today. So sometimes it's about having gratitude for like where you are now. Yes, you might have been through something really toxic and really negative, but without that, you would not be where you are today. There's a kind of energy of that. You wouldn't be where you are today. Lessons, we all have lessons to learn. Sometimes the not very nice ones turn us into the people that we were always meant to be, and like give us a chance to really realize our worth. I'm going to leave this reading here. If it resonated, please do leave me a thumbs up and let me know. And I wish you all the best for the month of June, and I hope to see you in the next one.